From your downward child's pose, slowly come forward onto your tabletop pose. Tabletop pose, hands below your shoulders again, knees below your hips. As you round your shoulders slightly, take a more active tabletop pose by tucking your toes in. As you tuck your toes in, stop the belly button, round the shoulders. Inhale to stay, push away from the mat. Exhale, lift your kneecaps up 1 inch above the mat. Hover over here, making sure that you have even weight onto your hands, onto your toes a little bit, suck the belly button in. Keeping your knees 1 inch off the mat, exhale, push your bum back into your floating child's pose over here, using strength from your hands to really push your chest into your thighs and as you suck the belly button in. This is a compression that you want to feel over here. Round your shoulders, inhale, roll forward into your floating tabletop pose. Take more weight onto your hands. Exhale, push back, floating child's pose. Squeeze the belly button in, squeeze the hip flexors. Last one, inhale, float forward, floating child's pose over here. Option 1, stay. Option 2, maybe right hand taps your left shoulder. Maybe left hand taps your right shoulder. And exhale, push back, floating child's pose over here. Wriggle your toes 1 to 2 inches back towards the back of the mat. In the next inhale, roll forward, set up your high plank pose. In your high plank, suck the belly button in, round the shoulders. Squeeze your bum, you remember your tailbone must point down towards the back of the heels. Stable plank as you round the shoulders, higher, drop down to your knees. Otherwise, breathe as you press harder into your hands. Taking 1 deep breath to inhale and press hard away from your hands. Gently lower right elbow down, followed by your left elbow down to the floor, finding your low plank pose. Low plank pose, hug those elbows in, really press palms into your ground, elbows below your shoulders. Squeeze them up even harder. I know you're really burning over here. Take 1 breath, inhale. Exhale, right toes points towards the back, lifting off the floor. Both knees are still straight, very good. Round the shoulders, take 1 breath, inhale. Exhale. Pull your right knee over to the left tricep to touch. You're going to hang, breathe, inhale. Exhale, squeeze a little bit harder. Try it a little bit more, 1 more breath only. Inhale, squeeze a little bit more. Exhale, pull your knee a little bit closer. Inhale, push, step back into low plank. Breathe, pause, hips down to the ground. Elbows with the shoulders, hands in parallel as well. I want you to roll the shoulders back, squeeze the bum slightly, and just pull your elbows backwards, Sphinx pose, just to stretch it out. Option 1, stay, use the heart rate really up. Option 2, press into your hands, lift your elbows off the floor, but I want you to continue pulling the entire palms back. This is a nice stretch for your front muscles. You go almost like very slowly, lower elbows down to the ground. All right. Getting ready for your second side. Keeping your elbows below your shoulders, rounding your shoulders. Lift your hips off the ground by sucking the belly button in. Tuck your toes in, lift your knees off the ground, finding a low plank pose again. Low plank, rounding your shoulders is going to help you create a lot of space between the chest and the floor. Squeeze your bum, tailbone points down towards the back of your heels. Take 1 breath, inhale. Point your left toes back, float it up. Exhale, left knee to your right elbow, twist to touch. 2 breaths only over here. So inhale, suck that left knee a bit higher. Exhale, squeeze it in a little bit more. Maybe you can touch over to the floor. I'm tired, I know. Hang that 1 more breath only as you inhale. Exhale, can you twist a little bit more and turn, touch. Inhale, step it back. Left hand below left shoulder. Push yourself up into high plank over here. Take 1 breath, steady yourself. Fight the struggle over here. Take 1 breath again. Exhale, bend your knees, push back. Downward facing dog. Shake it out. 1 deep breath for yourself over here as you inhale. Open your mouth, side, all the way out. Very nice. Very slowly pull yourself forward in a high plank pose again. In a high plank pose, we're going to lower down to chaturanga. Knees can be down to the floor in 5 counts and 5. Squeeze the bum. 4. Hold your shoulders, surround the shoulders a little bit more. 3, shoulders pushing forward a little bit more. 2, almost there. And 1, entirely belly flat down to the ground. Good. So over here, we're going to focus on trying to pin our toes down to your ground. I'm going to teach a little bit of a back bend and how you should feel like. As you plant your hands just down by around your chest, and you squeeze your bum. I want you to use your fingers and poke your bum. It should be really hard. Okay? Your bum and use your fingers, poke your thighs. The front of your thighs is also should be really hard. Your bum and your thighs are going to keep you down onto the ground. Okay? Good. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the bum. And then next inhale, lift the chest up. It's like a baby cobra over here, but I want you to feel the bum really squeeze. Your thighs are really down onto your ground. Exhale, lower down. Your next one, you're going to try without hands. Your next inhale, roll the shoulders back. Lift yourself up first and float the hands off the ground. Exhale, lower down. Second one, a third one. Come into your, what's this, cactus arms, clenching your fists. When you pull up later, I want you to check it. Look at the screen first. I want you to roll the shoulders back. Imagine you're doing a pull-up from a pull-up bar. You're going to, in my words, you're going to pull your elbows downwards towards the back of your waist. Feel that as you crunch your lower back muscles here. Ready? Hands and your chest down onto the floor. Find your arms in cactus arm pose, clenching your fists. Imagine it's a pull-up bar that you're doing in front of you. Good. Take one breath, inhale, roll the shoulders back. As you exhale, lift the chest, pull your elbows downwards towards the back of the waist and hold. Inhale, one more time, lift the chest a bit higher. Exhale, down. Hands below your shoulders, tuck your toes in. Either straight push up to your plank or assisted plank. Take one breath, inhale, push straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog is where we're going to meet. Take one breath over here as you inhale. As you exhale, slowly start to bring your feet together to touch at the back of the mat. In the next inhale, send your right leg straight up to the ceiling, three-legged dog over here. Feel a stretch in your left hamstring muscles. Exhale, pull your right knee over to your chest, roll forward, step right foot forward between your hands. Lower left knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach your hands up, this is a low lunge pose. Exhale, palms to heart center. So this time I want you to do an active twist as you look at the screen. Take one breath, inhale, press your hands really hard. As you exhale, twist over to your right. Your left elbow is going to hover inside your right knee over here. Stay as you inhale. Suck the belly button as you exhale. So just slide the left elbow all the way down to the floor until it hovers off the floor. Don't touch the ground. This is an active twist. To deepen it, I want you to look up at the ceiling as you point your right elbows up to the ceiling. And we're going to stay. All right, are we all still there? Yes, you're all still there over here. One more breath as you inhale. Keep twisting from your waist. Keep sucking the belly button in. Squeeze the floor between your feet. Exhale, plant your left hand down below your shoulder. Straighten the left hand. Inhale, reach the right hand up. Open, twist over here. Try to reach the right hand behind you. It will open up your shoulder. As you exhale, right hand down to the floor. Good. Lift your left knee off the ground. As you plant your hands down into your ground, can you lift your hips up higher and round your shoulders a little bit more? Try your best. What you're trying to do is you're trying to lift your right foot off the ground first, slowly, before you step back into downward facing dog. I'll talk about that later on. I just want you to feel the muscles over here. Feet are close together to touch at the back of the mat. In the next inhale, lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Three-legged dog, straight leg over here. Take one breath as you inhale, lift the right heel off the ground. Exhale, pull your left knee over to your chest, roll forward, step left foot forward between your hands. Sink your right knee down to your ground, inhale, rise up into a low lunge pose. Exhale, palms to heart center. So we're going to do this on the other side, more active twist here. Inhale, chest up, suck the belly button in. Exhale, right elbow inside your left knee, hover, nothing touches. And you slowly take one breath, inhale. Exhale, lower, left elbow, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down, smile, and stay. As you twist on the waist, I want you to look at the ceiling and try to aim your left elbow up to the ceiling. Take one more breath as you inhale. Feel that your left foot is really trying to, did someone say something? No, okay. Stay on for one more breath as you inhale. Exhale, right hand down below your shoulder, straighten right hand, reach the left hand up. Open up, open your twist. Try to send the left hand all the way behind you, open up the left shoulder. And as you exhale, left hand down outside your left foot. Lift your right knee off the floor, Really come to a strong lunge legs position as you ground your hands down to the ground. Try your best as you lift your hips up slightly high. Try to lift your left foot off the ground first before stepping back into your downward facing dog. Take one breath over here as you inhale. And as you exhale, slowly come down onto your tabletop pose. Tuck your toes in, sit back onto your heels. Roll your shoulders first. Okay, this is your rest pose next to the water. I also want to use this chance to demo what you should be feeling like in your crunch and as before you introduce Bandha Charya. Okay, cool. So tuck your towel as you just watch the screen. So as you come down into your tabletop pose, usually there's a lead up into our Bandha Charyas later on. But what we're going to do later on is going to stretch our one foot back. As we pull our knee to chest, this is what I mean by knee to chest. This is not knee to nose, this is knee to chest. And you're going to try to use your toes to push your knee up to your chest so that you get used to this compression in your hip flexors where my fingers are pointing towards. So notice, normal knee to chest, I only have such a gap. But when I use my toes, I'm shoving my knee up to my chest, I'm practicing this. Then we're going to try to stay in this position and we're going to lift our toes up and see whether we're able to maintain the compression over here. I cannot teach this while talking, it's really hard. So you really want to feel this part really start to crunch. We're going to practice this because this will translate into your down dog. In your down dog, you're going to pull your knee to your chest first. So noticing that it's stuck, a bit stuck here. You're going to roll forward into a high plank. So we're not going to go knee to nose. We're just going to go knee to chest. Roll forward, high plank. Noticing this is where we're going to be. And we're going to start to try to drive our knee down, up, working out the hip flexors. So when I say Bandha Charyas, it means that your knee goes as high up to maybe under your elbows. And when you bring it down, your hips don't drive up at the same time. Your hips just stay and you're trying to pull this knee up to the elbows. Cool. Down onto your tabletop pose. Tabletop pose over here. Start to round your shoulders slightly. You're going to start with your right foot first. Okay. Make sure your knees are close to below your hips. Tuck your toes in for good balance. And the next inhale, kick the right foot all the way back, making sure your shoulders are still rounded. You're not sagging your spine at the same time. Round your shoulders even more. As you exhale, pull your right knee over to your chest as much as possible and plant your right foot down onto the mat. So noticing your right toes are down onto the mat, use your right foot and lift and push the knee up even higher to your chest. And we're going to stay over here, resting more weight onto your hands. Round the shoulders, inhale. Now everybody flex the right toes and lift the right foot off the floor. See how close you can hug your right knee in for 3. Breathe. 2, press harder. And 1, kick the right foot all the way back. Knees down to the ground, shake it up. Okay? Great. Knees are still close below your hips. In the next inhale, kick the left foot all the way back, float it back, left toes pointing down. Round the shoulders as you inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, then plant your left toes down onto the floor. Use the left toes, push the knee up even higher to your chest. Lean your weight into your hands and lift the left toes up for 3. Round the shoulders. For 2, you should feel your hip flexors really squeezing over here. And 1, pull, step up. Kick your left foot all the way back. Left knee down to your ground. Sit down to your heels. Just to shift your wrists over here as you bring the back of the palms together to touch. Drop the elbows down to the floor. Here, we're going to do some Superman crunches just to end on this. But I want us to focus a little bit more on what I call the back lift plus a twist. So we did this earlier, roll the shoulders back, and we're going to pull it down. So noticing when I pull my elbows down, I'm lifting my chest up. I'm going to start to pull my, in this case, my left elbow, downwards towards my left hip. But I'm still keeping my chest up. You shall feel this entire part of your body really squeeze in and engage. That is your left leg muscle. Then after that, we'll go over to the right. But all this while, you need to keep lifting your chest up in order to work your back muscles. Ready now? Belly down to the floor, chest down onto the floor. Arms, cactus, arm pose. Your elbows are bent about 45 degrees. They don't need to be bent 90 degrees. Clenching your fist so that you really power up in this posture. Squeeze your bum. Thighs down to the floor. Next inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. I'm going to mirror you. Exhale, twist over to your right, and right elbow tries to aim down towards your right hip. Keep rolling the shoulders back, lift the chest up a little bit more for 5. Keep pulling your right elbow downwards for 4. I know for 3, my face is really clenching. And 2, squeeze it there, don't worry to breathe. And 1, come back to center. Chest down to the floor, breathe. Exhale. Bend your face again, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, twist to the left. Left elbow aims down towards your left bum. For 5, lift the chest higher. 4, pull the elbow down more. 3, feel the skin really fall over there. 2, lift a little bit more. And 1, come in the center, hands down onto the ground. There's something that we hardly do over here. I know, hanging there. Good. Now, I want us to, as you take a break and look at the screen again, we're going to work our back muscles. Both hands can just be relaxed. We're going to press the chin down onto the ground. What we're going to do is we're going to have one leg first, entirely straight. Notice my left toes are tucked in so that as I power my left foot up, my left knee is off the floor and my left thighs are really hard over here. I'm going to bend my right knee. This is your bum and your lower back. I'm going to kick the right heel up to the ceiling, noticing that my right bum is really working hard. I'm going to feel the muscles along my bum as well as my lower back muscles over here. So as you just rest the chin down, you're going to do a kick and you're going to hold. Our second set will be trying to point our knee out to the side. So I'm trying to point my knee up to the side over here. And that's going to clench my bum even harder. So repeat again now. When your knee is up, your knee is straight. When I go into level 2, your knee is going to point outwards. Okay, let me face the front. Point up, point, whoa, outwards. Okay, cool. Hands down onto the floor. I'm going to stay silent for 3 seconds in case anyone has questions again. Good. Place your hands down, just resting your chin down onto the ground. I'm going to mirror you, so tuck your right toes in all the way and flex the right knee and thigh. So your knee, right knee and your right thigh is off the ground. This is your balance leg. Bend the left knee. Left toes flexing down again. Your left heel is pointing up to the ceiling. Chin onto your hands. The next inhale, lift that left knee up and kick your left heel up to the ceiling. You should feel your bum burn over here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Go a little bit harder. And 1, both knees down to the ground. Rest. Change it up. Left toes onto the ground. Walk your left toes in, lifting your left thigh, left knee off the ground. Bend your right knee. Rest your chin down onto your hands. Flexing your right toes. The next inhale, kick the right heel up to the ceiling. Really flex the bum cheeks over here. For 5, feel the bum really burn. 4, pressing harder into your opposite foot. 3, hang in there. For 2, squeeze the right bum cheek a bit more. And 1, both knees down to your ground. Head up both legs. Just raise your knees from side to side. Level 2, I promise, last of this. Your right toes down onto your ground. No. We bend our first knee. What was it earlier, Kim?
Left.
Bend our left knee. Okay, bend the left knee. Right toe onto the ground. I just got confused because I learned. So, your balancing foot, your right foot, right knee, right thigh, right foot down, right knee, right thigh off the ground, really pressing into it. Resting your chin down onto the mat. And next inhale, kick the left heel up to the ceiling a little bit more. Now try to point your left knee out to the side, left side over here, and hold for 5. Your bum will burn. 4, hang there. 3, 2, 1. Bring the left knee in and drop it down to the floor. Just shake out your legs. Over to the left. Tuck your left toes in. Left knee, left thigh off the floor, bend the right knee. In the next inhale, kick the right heel up to the ceiling. Go for it as hard as possible. So the point your right knee over to the side as if you're pointing your right knee to point at somewhere else on your right for 5, 4, squeeze the bum, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right knee in, drop it down. So place your hands below your shoulders, keeping your feet wider than your hips to the width of the mat. And when you roll the shoulders back, we're going to go into high cobra. Squeeze the bum and start to lift. Straightening out the elbows, squeezing the bum. The upper thighs are almost off the ground. You want to keep the super active crunch over here. Then we're going to very slowly lift our hips off. Coming into a tabletop pose to neutralize the back. Stay for one breath as you inhale. Widen your knees to the width of the mat. Exhale, push back, gentle child's pose to stay.